Quarterback shit when I'm I said quarterback shit when I'm under the center. Game plan sick, talking under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything mooey, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Baskin Robbins shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart scot-free. Lottie-dottie. Fuck with blow shoot, trolling 5 Molly. Heard I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far, cause I'm sharp, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke, then you can't talk. Play a never-ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, Pizza. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, ma, no hands, telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.
Hey.
Yo.
Happy Friday. Happy holidays. Shout out to everybody. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. I'm still in the Christmas spirit myself. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, now I know who was on the naughty list, you know.
Jared Goff.
Gibbs.
All the Lions.
Yeah.
Jefferson.
Brother,
just there definitely were some of the boys were on the naughty list, but we had a few that were on the nice list. Pause. So let's take the positive.
Corey Krusty Merritt on my bench.
Oh my God. Yeah, we talked about it. Probably in the wake your game up before. A little bit, and yeah, we didn't really hype him.
You know what it was? That
when did Rodriguez get declared out? Yeah,
it was 2 hours before game time.
Exactly. Yeah. So to go ahead and evaluate the whole the analysis that we gave you on Bill, if we knew that he was the only man in town against that defense, we would have liked it.
Yeah.
We like volume. That's why we told you to play that stupid freaking estimate play. And then this time around, we're not going to be complacent and forget about Taysom Hill. So I fully expect some of these championship teams containing a Taysom Hill in their flex somewhere.
You know, he might go in one of my lineups, bro, because I didn't play Krosky and I needed an extra body because I lost DK and I was trying to figure it out. And then I was like, oh, let me wait down Ricky. And then Ricky didn't practice last
Ricky! Taysom Hill's gonna find a way on some rosters. I guarantee it.
Fella, how's the puppies?
Oh man, I just checked my Facebook. It's a motherfucker that didn't get a boy last year. She hit back, man. I want a boy right now, bro. And my cousin hit me right now. He want a girl. So look, bro. Hopefully the motherfuckers is gone by the time they get old enough to be gone.
It's heating up.
It's heating up.
They're already spoken for.
Come on now.
You know what I mean?
My mama, man. So
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
So as of lately though, I ain't got no life because either wifey got to be here or I got to be here. You know what I mean? To let the mama dog in and out and whatnot when she want to go out. You feel me? So for the next 6 months, we ain't got no life, but it's okay though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. Come on now.
Yeah, man. So last night, I'm at my brother's house, and like I said, my brother full on bar, and I'm talking about menu. This is how he get down. Like he has a menu. You know, you go on his little screen, his live, all the bottles that he got, different drinks, and he got all the syrups and everything, and he's got the shakers, and whatever you want.
He got a real life bar at his house.
Yeah, it's legit. Like, oh my God. Like every time I say, oh, they got a fully stocked bar there, I'm not playing. He's there bartending. You know what I mean? And like, so like, I went on like a bit of a tequila. Like first I drank all the 42 they had. And then like, he's like, oh, we still have Patron. And like last time I was there, they were making fun of me that I still drink Patron. They're like, you gotta drink a better tequila, man. And I'm like, he's like, oh, we still have some Patron. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm drinking Patron. Then it went into, he has some more expensive tequilas. I forget the name one. It was like a Spanish name. That shit had me fucked up though.
Was it a Blanco? Was it Añejo?
Añejo, there it is. Yeah, had the worm in it and everything.
Oh, that's the mezcal.
There you go. That shit had me turned last night. That's why I didn't jump back on the show. I was like, I graduated to expensive tequila. Yeah, and then he was doing like margaritas. So, you know, we're just having margaritas back to back. Then they were doing old fashions because they're all bourbon guys. I don't do the bourbon. I did old fashions with them last year and it canceled Christmas on me early. I had like 2 of them and I was ready to go home. I was like, yo, this is different. I remember my dad, he was getting super turned last year off the old fashions. My mom's like, you know, you're going to drive and all the car's going to drive itself.
He's got superpowers. He's got superpowers when he's drunk on the bourbon. He's like, I could see it right now.
Hey, the car doesn't stop you from driving. The car's not like, all right, you're clearly intoxicated.
In reality, you're just sitting there, not going nowhere. You're like, okay, cool. At least we get it. Probably crash out on the couch or on the floor or something, you know, when you go, when you got people out over and they're a little bit too turned, man. I don't know.
They did the gifts last night. And I was there doing the gifts. I was on the couch sleep. I love Christmas though. It was kind of a small gathering last night because in my family they're all panned out everywhere this year. So it's just like basically just all our family that was out here. But it was cool. You know what I mean? Got to feel a really concentrated love. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Yeah, got the space.
That's what it's about ultimately. And then my girl, I guess it's 2 nights in a row, I got really drunk and just started giving the kids money. You know what I mean? The kids love money. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like a novelty these days too. When you see someone pop out a Whopper.
The teenage years, it's super easy to buy for them. Just give them. They usually have a Venmo or a Cash App. And you don't even have to do none of that.
Yesterday, money to my son, money to my daughter. Me and my wifey went half on what they got. They got a nice little bag on my mama.
Yeah, they open it up. They go, oh, how'd you know?
Can't wait to go spend that shit. I told my daughter because my grandma, we usually do it at my grandma's house, but since we got the puppies, Grams came over here and they cooked over here, right? So when I told my daughter as she walked into the car, I said, because we got the same bank accounts. I'm like, man, you got to go put that guala in the motherfucking bank. Don't be walking around with all that cash. 100%. Because I don't believe in cash. You know what I mean? That shit ain't worth nothing anyways. And then when a motherfucker just see a couple of dollars, they think that you just, you know what I mean, man? Fuck all that. Fuck that dough. Put that shit in that bank, swipe, or just tap or whatever that shit called. 100%.
That is crazy too. Is like I always figured these days, if you see a motherfucker pop out a big old whopper or some cash, he's into some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
Or he's in a cash only business, like a lot of these cannabis
laundromat, car wash, because you know all the quarters and dollars and shit like that.
I done been in banks for laundromat, dude, and he in there
restaurants, small restaurants, you know what I mean, shit like that.
Yeah, all the Asian joints.
You know what's been popping up on my feed? What's been popping up on my feed lately is the hot dog vendors. And pause. I love glizzies. Pause. And I ain't talking about no weird shit. I'm talking about hot dogs, 100%. And that shit been popping up on my feed, and they be running it up, bro. 100%.
Hey, remember them little kids that we covered?
Oh yeah, shout out to the little homies.
So I think they're twins, right?
About that.
Your little twin kids out there. Kid might have been on the show.
I think he was. Oh my mom, all four of us
somewhere in SoCal. These kids that came up, they just had their parents on the gas station, so they just started pulling right there on the gas station lot. You know what I mean? And they did the math, they crunched the numbers. Remember, the kid was like, all right, I thought about it. Then I started crunching the numbers. I'm like, okay, young hustler, you feel me? That motherfucker did all the numbers, like, okay, we can sell the product for this amount and make this amount of overhead. And bro, they got right to it. Then once they went viral, now motherfuckers just wanted to come out to support. But then the food is fire too. So remember, there's one place I come here every day.
Like, my mama and the OG homie from Oakland, came down and bought everybody in the vicinity, you know, a dog. Pause.
He said, "Go everybody get in line. I got it."
And our homie, shout out to Shad Eats, a Stay Tuned Live representative, Stay Packing representative, 100%. You know, he's a food content creator. He wouldn't pull it up and did content on them. At the buzzer.
Hey, that's badass. Yeah, that dude's content is dope.
Mama, shout out to my dog Shad Eats. He's showing the hell good.
Yeah, man, shout out to Shad Eats. He went he went to that soul food joint in Vegas, and we was like, bro, we gotta go there.
Yeah, they had the motherfucking what was it? Some type of chimichanga.
It was a soul food chimichanga.
Yeah, I think so, bro. On my oxtail or some shit like that.
Oxtail. It was oxtail. It had sweet potatoes and mashed potatoes, and it had mac and cheese. It was like everything in this. It was the soul food. I think it had some greens in there too, but they wrapped it in a chimichanga style thing and deep fried it, and that shit.
My mama, crazy. I think that's exactly what it was, bro. On my mama. Right.
I don't forget
because we was on the show when he reviewed that one.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my god, we gotta go there. I would call that's the itis and one thing that I probably
you're definitely going to sleep after that.
That's for sure.
Oh my mama. Shout out to the motherfucking chat, man. What's going on? 100%. Emil, I just DM'd you on Facebook about the puppies, big bro. On my mama. I really just don't like speaking numbers, you know what I mean?
Shout out to
best offer. Them numbers I sent you was just best offer. You know what I mean? So if you got anybody that's inquiring, you know what I mean? 100%. And we can add a couple dollars. And if it's not for you, we can add a couple dollars to where you get a couple dollars off of it too.
Yeah, why not? Referral fees is what we call it.
No, my mama.
Come on. If you ain't taxing, you ain't trying.
Come on now. I mean, Uncle Sam do it to us.
Come on. He's pointing at you too, huh?
If I'm ever in the market for a dog, I'm waiting for one of your pups.
Come on now, big bro.
My mama.
And the cold thing is, look, like how Bogey said a couple of shows ago, he was like, JD, ain't it damn near exactly to the
calendar year?
It's a week exactly for a year, right? And bro, she done went through 3 heats. This shit wasn't even planned. That motherfucker just got to her, you know what I mean? And it just happened to be a whole damn near year exactly, bro. We've been trying.
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
Cold world.
Well, I remember
it's a doggy dog world.
That was a different number for sure. That was a wild number. I was like, no way.
She damn near had the same this go round. Just a couple, only a minus a couple. She was at 12. Yeah, 12. We lost one. Then we just lost another one a couple of days ago because he wasn't the one that was getting to the motherfucking nipple.
Man.
And that was my
So
fault by not rotating them. You know what I mean? But the ones that
how
still
many hours was it?
From 8 at night, because if we was on the show, I want to say it was a Thursday show, and I got off like 8 o'clock or something. That was the first one, and then she didn't stop until about 4 in the morning.
Because you came on Wake Your Game Up, and you were like, "Man, I've been all night."
Oh, my
You look like
everything. Facts. Cold world, bro.
That's dope.
Cold world.
And you got to double digits again.
Come on now, facts, big bro. Cold world.
Woo,
and then Nova,
that's a puppy factory.
That's factory, bro.
She was the one y'all kept last time, right? Nova?
We kept one for sure, but we ain't keeping none this go around. That's why I'm gonna make sure I price them so you know what I mean. There, people are able to go ahead and just like run it on my mama, 100%. Do the shots for them 100%, so I ain't got to worry about shit.
Got the paperwork on them type shit. Like, mom.
That's what we did last year. On my mama. I need to start having my peoples that bought dogs last year send me some pictures of what they looked like last year so I can start blasting them on the social.
And plus, they're certified dogs too. So that's even
what a mom is, not the dad.
The
mom is an AKC certified Rottweiler.
Yeah, but the dad is the purebred. They don't got
I got all the lineages somewhere in that somewhere in here on my mama.
She came from a long line of hitters, man.
From Germany.
Born
my mama.
Born of a bitch mother with 3 legs, man. Killer, man. That's what her name was. Killer Kill, B.
Oh, cold world,
Remember
man.
They went up in there and killed the dog, and they killed Killer B.
Cold world, bro.
But she went out like a soldier.
Hey, my boy, South Skull changed his name, y'all. Itty bitty South City, man. Talk your shit, man.
Go, man. South City stands up.
Oh, my mama. And
Gang
we got
in
in the building.
Big up.
We got Derek in the building. We got motherfucking Albert in the building.
What up, Derek? What up, Albert?
We got Nathaniel Morris in the building. What's up, big bro?
What's up, Nathaniel? Shout out to the homie Nate.
And then Derek said, what is the name of that tequila, big bro, with the bell on the top? That's a Kazul. Now, Kazul. Kazul. Kazul or Kazul Aza. Oh, my mama.
And that's the one. There's another one where it has like this.
The skinny bottle is white and blue. So the Reposado is white and blue. The Blanco is a clear bottle. And it got the bell on top. Ding. And you can take shots out of the bell.
Yeah. And then there's another one.
I want to say
another one they had last night. They had like agave strips like in the thing.
In the tequila? In the bottle?
And like there's the filter so you don't never pour the agave strips out.
Oh, that's federal.
Yeah, I was like, there's some other because like I said, they be hosting over there, so they got an array of shit. Like they were doing my dad they got my dad like some aged bourbon for Christmas.
Oh, that's federal.
But it was like some super old, like this shit was like $400 for the bottle.
1950 type shit.
It was like 30 years or 25 years or some shit.
100% stuff that you only break out for.
See, you only drink a shot for that, like for birthday or for New Year's or something.
Yeah,
that bottle has to last for about 5 years, dog. 100%.
You don't even take a shot.
I'm talking about even my uncles. Like my uncles and my dad.
Look at it, talk about it.
We definitely got sloppy mode last night because my pouring drinks, spilling shit. We're like, my brother was like, I was like, man, let Brad do it. He's the bartender. Motherfuckers making their own drinks, spilling and shit. Oh no, we're there. At one point, they're doing all the gifts. I sat down on the couch, like, yeah, cheering them on. And then next thing you know, they're waking up. We're going home. Oh shit!
The next time I go out, that's gonna be one of my objectives is to get a bottle of Patron, because I know we're gonna be winning some shits.
Yeah.
It wasn't all bad. Now there was some.
We had 12 titles between all of us.
Yeah, that was quite the morning.
That was one of the bogey ideas that I definitely incurred. I think it might have been your idea. Like, I'm gonna take a shot. For every one of our titles.
My idea. Yeah, I don't think people are that.
Did all of them.
That evil enough to be like, nah, you should take a shot for every one of them. It's like, are you serious? There's a lot of us.
So shout out to all my Raider fans. So it's this guy, Chat Sports. I can't think of the white boy name, but he does the Raider.
Yeah, he does the Raider Chat
Damn,
Sports.
I just had his name on my tongue. Pause. Fuck. Rentz, Michael Rentz, fucking Rentz. Something. His last name is Rentz, right? This motherfucker is like one of the illest content creators when it's just specifically about your team. Because when he gets the super chat, they like a motherfucker send a $50 super chat, he gonna be like, yeah, I smash a beer. Motherfucker send $100 super chat, that motherfucker taking shots. So, and he be on that bitch just like how we be on here. 10 hours, 8 hours. So motherfucker send $100 super chat 5 times, that motherfucker getting super ripped on the stream, bro. I mean,
even the 49er guys, when they be live for the games, they call it the real one roll call. That real one roll call, and then fools start putting in super chats, and they take those shotgun beers and shit.
Fuck that. As much as I fuck with my people, bro, like last night I tapped out early because I was drunk, bro. I was off fucking mimosas, 7.5 IPAs. Bruh,
going in.
Night, 100%
Christmas spirit.
Sleep on the couch with all my motherfucking pajamas on, 100% no bed pillow, the couch pillow, curled up. Oh my mama.
I'm getting feedback on Sunplus.
Hey. It's going down. I think it might have been coming from your side, actually.
No, I muted Peacock.
Okay.
There's a little bit of feedback.
Oh, Emil said it's an echo. Yeah, good looking, Emil.
Yeah, man.
I think what it is his mic is really sensitive, and there's a lot of just like, I don't know, it's trying to find something. There's not a lot of noise or something. It's like a fuzz, right? Am I tripping?
It was like, you had it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. This
he'll know when he comes back and he starts talking. I don't think it'll be like weird. You know what I mean?
Tell me what I missed on that Broncos game, y'all.
RJ Harvey, bro.
Absolute thriller.
RJ?
Yeah. For fantasy purposes, RJ Harvey, man, that was a reward. I mean, you had to have a lot of confidence in that draft and then wait it out. And J.K. Dobbins had to go down, but most of the time you didn't drop R.J. Harvey though, because every time he did,
the price point was so high, bro, that you had to hold on to him because everybody was on low ball.
He cost me in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we're talking redraft, by the way.
Week 9.
Yeah, we're talking redraft for R.J. Harvey, in the leagues that I'm playing in, anyways. For that rookie to be maintained, it's almost like that Chuba Hubbard and Rico Dowdle situation you had in the beginning of the season, where eventually Dowdle did get more work and then showed out, and it was like, yes. I was like, okay, Dowdle's a guy. It's like Rico was like, we like this play in Carolina, and turns out he earned it. Chuba was getting paid too.
But big bro. So tell me how
did get banged up, and he had some fumbleitis early on, and then he gets hurt. Because once he fumbled early on, they were like, okay, Chuba, and then went to Rico. By the time we were in week 4, Chuba's banged up, and Rico's going crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and the same thing about on the reverse note is that we had to pay the premium for RJ in the motherfucking redraft. But now here go the recency bias going into next year. This motherfucker helping you get part of the fraternity 100%. So if that motherfucker was going in the 4th round last year, that motherfucker gonna be a mid-round second round pick next year.
Maybe third, maybe 2-3 turnaround, probably. Well, I mean, we like what we saw. We like what we're seeing though. You know
and then the cool thing is, you said 2-3 turnaround. I'm thinking mid-second round because he gonna be the bell cow next year. We just seen what he's doing without JK, and then how much are we believing in JK next year? In which he only got brought in
on
a
that team.
Deal. Yeah, no, hell no. That motherfucker, like he gonna be like to me, in my opinion, a mid-second round pick, dog. 100%.
Although I won't be surprised if J.K. Dobbins does maintain a true RB2 role. So instead of getting a breather role, he's gonna have drives, an occasional fucking he's hot, so keep feeding the hot hand approach. Unfortunately,
Yeah, like when you see a guy
it's going to be annoying. Yeah,
like,
J.K.
like there
Dobbins, he
is gonna
can.
be
I think he's
someone.
one of those bounce back candidates. He'll be somewhat relevant.
Yeah, like next
That
year.
team, yeah, it's
There's
fucking good.
like okay, how about this? Even like those receiving options next year for speaking on Denver, right? Like none of them went super crazy. Like they're all going to be a decent value. Whoever emerges next year. Whether like, what if they don't bring back Cortland Sutton? I guess Cortland Sutton is still there contractually, but he's still going to be another year older.
The team has very minimal holes, so I think whatever in the off season, if they don't win a Super Bowl, who knows? They could impress in the playoffs. Who knows? But during the off season, they're gonna have plenty of opportunity to expand on the weakness.
I will say this.
And that's what it is the offense is the weak, the playmakers around, bro. 100%. I mean, they tried to attack it with Pat Bryant and Evan Ingram, 100%. Evan Ingram, he was hurt 100%. And then Pat Bryant, it takes some rookie wide receivers longer than they first couple of games to
Troy Franklin is a great example.
You know what I mean?
Look at Troy Franklin. It took him a year to
and he's not even broken out all the way yet.
Maybe the playbook is complicated.
He's had plenty of games
for a rookie.
Games that he's has some good games, but he's just not hella dependable to be the WR2, just like Cortland Sutton. 100%. He might be, I want to say he's a WR1 right now in fantasy, but it's going to be a back end light. So, you know what I mean? They don't have no dominant other weapon. But in my opinion, look at the usage of RJ Harvey, bro.
Yeah,
Harvey's great.
This motherfucker is a PPR back, and he can, when he get the ball on a handoff, he taking that bitch from anywhere, bro. 100%. That's why he going to get elevated.
Travion Henderson or Harvey? What are we doing in next season?
I'm gonna go RJ right now because I bet you that Rahamador is there next year still because he just got his deal last year. I bet you Rahamador is there next year.
I think
it depends on how many 20 carries Henderson thinks we see.
Most like people are going to be scorned off. There's going to be people that are scorned off of
Rock. What's up, big bro? My bad.
I really would be excited to see Henderson carry the ball 20
He in the hard to start league.
That's E-Rock.
That's E-Rock on my
mama. What up, E-Rock?
He playing for the championship in the Ashley, the Classy Superflex. Congrats on your championship, big bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, congratulations, man. Oh, who's that? He's going up against Randy?
Nah, he going up against Bako Boats. That's Mateo Gris. That's in the
he another joint with us too.
He going up against his partner in the ship.
Hey, look at all hitters.
Oh, come on now.
All hitters.
Shout out to E-Rock, man. Shout out to Bako Boats.
Man, I had a terrible year in that hard to start this year. You know what I mean? Just so many. I swear to God, I had a lot of options, and I had so many instances where I played the wrong guy. Like that happened to me a lot in that league this year because it's such a concentrated scoring. It's not scoring. Lineup. You got two of each, right? 2 running backs, 2 flex, 2 wide receiver, above fucking tight end, and like I had a gang of options. It was kind of like, but they're all mid options, but. Like, like how many times did I have to argue with myself? Am I going to start Jalen Warren or Kenneth Gainwell? It's like,
come on now.
I was like just chasing the last week. Like it was rough this year, but coming back with a vengeance next year, like usual. Fuck it.
Fuck that shit.
We ain't scared.
We got a question too. Shout out to Juan Deere, man. Juan Deere always.
What up, Juan? Yeah, man. Appreciate you always rocking.
Big bro said, I got Kittle, Joanna Man, and Tonjes. Would you wait for Kittle news and just go with Tonjes if Kittle doesn't play, or with Juwan low ceiling, high floor?
No, I like Kittle, so I'm willing to. I'm willing not to take the bait. And if it's like this, is the best pivot. And we're all shout out, man. Like everybody is to fucking all the fantasy managers that have Kittle and they're in the playoffs and they're in the championship, and a lot of these fucking teams have Kittle. This is a big deal.
And they had to make it in spite of him. right?
But
Like
the play is a
JD's in a
smash.
couple joints with Kittle, and guess who is?
I don't care who it is.
And I was able to pick up Tonjes. What's today? Friday. I think I did that Wednesday on my mama. 100%, bro.
I'm rocking. I'm rocking with this tight
I
end.
think I'm gonna go with my bros and weight that shit down, just especially since I got Tonjes and just based on Tonjes caught the game-winning TD in Seattle week 1 coming from Brock, and then Mac Jones had motherfucking Tonjes relevant as well when GKO sat down for them 4 games, 3 games, whatever the fuck it was. So yeah, I think I'm with my bros. I'm gonna weight that shit down and go with Tonjes, big bro.
Yeah, and then
if he doesn't play, and which I think he does play, they know what time it is. You get the number 1 seed.
He got limited.
It run through your house, bro, and the Super Bowl at your house. 100%. Everybody's playing, bro.
Oh my God, 100%. We need that.
Everybody's playing.
And here's another thing.
You see what's on my shirt right here. That bitch say SF. You got an SF right there. You got an SF right there, man. A little bit biased, but it is what it is, man. Shout out to the gang, man. I was just telling the fellas about my home league, right? My last 2 players, so the championship in my home league will be won on Sunday night. I've already had 2 of my week winners play in Gibbs and GP. Are you with me, right? But my boy had Drakowski ball out, so it's a 2-1 advantage on him, especially with the points. But yet, I got CMC and fucking Brock Purdy to end out championship week. Like I said, I got an SF right there. I got an SF right there. I got an SF.
You're ending it with your home dog.
Motherfucker's gonna bring it home 100%.
We need it. We need you, gang.
Come on now.
And then not to mention,
gang.
On the flip side, you got Juwan Johnson. And listen, Tennessee, everyone's tearing them up, but I don't think the tight ends are, though.
I'll pull it up for you right now. That's why we
got everybody eating on them, but I'm like, have the tight ends be eating? I don't think and maybe this is a different instance because it could be like no one's throwing it on tight ends with them. I mean, last week, Tennessee, when they went out, and when like Kelsey blew up or anything like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Kelsey, I mean, whatever flashes he has shown are like flashes in the pan, you know. Whatever.
Yeah, you're right. It's more reputation than anything these days.
We're looking for Tennessee and what they do against the tight end.
Yeah.
Tennessee. Okay, they 17th. 17. Oh, here we go. Let's flip it the other way because that's gonna prove it better. So they middle of the pack. Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay.
So they 16th best at not giving up Tennessee.
They're middle of the pack. So they're on the other half.
Then when you flip it the other way, they'll be 17th, 100%. So they middle of the pack. So I ain't mad at the Juwan Johnson play. I really ain't.
I'm gonna weigh down Kittle, he's the red zone target. He's the end. And look at this. If we don't get Kittle in the event, we don't get Kittle. He switches to Tongas because there's no Ricky either. I don't expect us to have Ricky.
Yeah, I want the tight end play for San
I don't think he plays either.
So then, and then that bumps up Tonjes too as well. Because like
and Tonjes is the receiving touchdown. Luke Farrell, the receiving team, the tight end, and like good looking big bro. And you understand if you really, fuck with the Niners, bro, the tight end position for Brock, bro, is one of them safety valves, 100%. And then not only that, all you got is Juwan Jennings, 100%.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like this is dangerous.
Whatever tight end plays, bro, you're gonna get targets 100%, and more than likely, bro, them targets is gonna end up to being fantasy points 100%, bro.
And I'm loving that. I'm loving that.
Let's look at Chicago. Where's Chicago at the fantasy position?
Chicago's beat up too right now, like on offense too. So it's like at least they're dealing with.
Oh yeah, here we go right here. Chicago is 14th at giving up the most. So they at the middle of the pack too. So they can get 8 on balls at the time.
I'd rather attach myself to the better offense at that point too.
And Brock is on fire right now, even though that Tyler Shuck is on fire right now too, though. Tyler Shuck is looking like he gonna get one more season.
Yeah, but Tyler Shuck's the one on fire.
Oh my mama, because
he's the one on fire. You know what I mean? Not like, okay, we like all right, we need to start Juwan. I would say Juwan Johnson is number 2 in the looks over there because it's like Olave and then him basically. But I'm gonna play the guy who's like touchdown. When these Saints get into the red zone, then you gotta worry about Taysom and you gotta worry about all this extra shit. You know what I mean? So just give me Kittle. and or
Yeah.
Tanjus.
Yeah, and they both can run a route, and somebody's got to catch these targets. The Niners, they're not gonna
They got
be
that
able to
game. That's
just
a high
give the
scoring game.
ball to Christian McCaffrey. They're gonna have to create space for him like they always do. Get him in motion and put him on the outside and throw it to
And that's
him.
exactly what they do. Put his ass in motion, especially on the passing plays. Put his ass in motion, bro. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, you
motherfucker,
gotta-
he'll go sideways. He'll be lined up on the side of Brock. They'll send him in motion sideways, and that motherfucker be having them options. I mean, just like how he scored the touchdown last week against Indianapolis. Sideways
really smooth.
motion. Get on
This
the
guy is
linebacker,
smooth.
ooh-ah, and it's easy money. Oh my man.
And shout out to Brock for throwing it in, the right place for him to catch it and at least let him do his thing. It's always been efficient for him, and the fact is that to me this might be an anomaly, maybe. But wasn't his ADOT super high for a long time this season?
Who, Kittles or
For his
Juwan?
no, I guess what's the quarterback version of ADOT for Brock Purdy?
yards per target.
Air yards on target, yeah. AYOT, right?
There you
Something
go.
like that.
Yep.
That fucking stat for Brock Purdy, he was at one point like
yards
top
per
2.
attempt. It's a yards per attempt. So yeah. So it's the yards per attempt. Last year when we didn't have nobody, Brock was throwing the ball down the field. You know what I mean? 100%. It was like I want to say it wasn't 9 yards per attempt, but I want to say it was like 8.7, 8.6, and that was. First of all, it was leading the league last year, but I want to say it was a record for a Niners quarterback. Young ain't did that shit, and Montana wasn't pushing the ball down the field like that, 100%.
West Coast offense.
And then the year before that, when we lost to Philly, that's the year you had Debo. Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, and CMC because you had the yards after the catch. Last year we didn't have yards after the catch. Brock was pushing the ball down the field. That's why his yards per target, yards per attempt was so high. 100%. And then the year before that, it was just all yak, 100% because you had all his weapons around him. And here it is.
Debo was doing that fucking
and you know that's a whole bunch on my mama.
Hey, for a minute, I almost thought that Washington was going to utilize him in that same Shanahan role, and they didn't. They fucking ran away from it, and I'm like, what the hell? It's like, force the ball.
He started getting beat up early, Debo.
Yeah, like, he's an old man. He's probably telling him, hey, don't beat me up in this game.
He had some big plays yesterday, too.
I got all hyped on that 41-yard play in the beginning. I was like, yeah, Debo, woo!
Yeah, now. Yeah, Debo.
Yeah, because it was a risky play for me. I did contemplate, somebody over Debo, and I said, fuck it, I'm going Debo. And then that 41-yarder almost made it worth it. He was short of projections, but projections. I'm rolling with it. I'm taking positives out of some of this other shit.
I mean, I'm hoping the Christmas games don't set the tone for the rest of the championship week. You know what I mean? Like,
I think there's mixed emotions everywhere with this one.
Yeah.
Hey, it's funny because Derek and I in that first game, we had the same lineup because I'm going up against him and I'm watching his squad, and we had the same at final score points wise because we had the Pickens Dak stack, and then on defense we both had a player.
Hutchinson.
Anyways, yeah, exact same points. It was funny. I'm like, every time this fucking stack goes off, it's like,
you're like, yeah,
yeah, right. Literally, like 3 players. I'm like, man, it's literally the same thing.
Come on now. Come on now.
But what do we do? Hey,
Shit.
shout out to JD. One of his isms, iron sharpens iron around here.
Them is facts, big bro.
So
Wow.
it isn't too big of a coinky dink that like Derek, myself, JD, Bo, everybody, we're all rocking like similar setup.
We're all in.
now.
We're
Hold
all
up, man.
upset about Kittle. We're all upset about certain players at the same time. Mixed emotions on
we've all been
Gibbs.
dealing with
You're
the
like,
same shit.
God damn it. It sucks that Gibbs didn't play very well, but man, I'm glad he didn't play well.
That shit hurts, bro.
I know.
Hurts.
Sometimes
And
I
you know
just
what's
want
crazy?
them to just play well.
The Steelers fucked them off last week too. Like, so if people made it, they made it in spite of Gibbs last week because they limited the fuck out of him too. And
he only had like 7 yards. Pittsburgh held his ass too.
That's what I'm saying. I think he fell into the end zone, right? I think that was
but the
what saved him.
motherfucker had like 11 targets with 7 receptions and 67 yards with the TD last week. 100%.
Yeah. He went off on the receiving.
So at least
he had 7 yards on the ground, but everything through the air.
You want to know what's crazy, bro? This is only in hindsight. These are things I always be trying to remember, but I don't realize it till I'm watching it in real time, right? So here's an example. Yesterday, watching that Lions game, and I'm like, damn, Jared Goff was the one that Brian Flores came up with that crazy the crazy game plan to shut them all. Remember when they played them in the Super Bowl when he was with the Rams? The Rams were the #1 offense, and they're going up against the #1 defense. And they shut that offense down because this is how they figured it out. It was actually Brian Hoyer, because you know how when you're preparing for the Super Bowl, you got your backup guy. So in this case, Brian Hoyer's backup to Brady. He was playing the Jared Goff role in the lead up to the Super Bowl. So he's studying everything Jared Goff, and he's out there playing as Jared Goff, trying to simulate to the best of their ability. And he had noticed watching film on Jared Goff that he won't change the play. This is then Jared Goff. He wouldn't change the play when the play clock gets to that certain point where they cut off the communication between head coach and QB. Then they would change the look on him. So now you don't know what to do. And they were doing that shit yesterday again, bruh. I'm like, oh no. Because if you remember too, after they lost that Super Bowl, they ran it back one more year with Jared Goff. That was the 1 year Sean McVay as a head coach didn't make it to the playoffs because Bill Belichick and Brian Flores and them, they put it out there how to beat them. You know what I mean? So then what did they do the next year? They went, or they waited 1 more year, then they went and got Stafford. They're like, screw this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then Cup has that phenomenal season.
Yeah, so I'm watching this yesterday. And I'm like, man, I would have loved to tell people, hey, look, if you got a pivot, you might want to, in the championship, not play Jared Goff. But I guess that's hindsight because I didn't really think about it. And then, not giving up a passing tug for the last 6 weeks or whatever it was. Then they give one up in their early in the game. I think it was like the second quarter. That is long 12-minute drive. Just cap it off with a tug. It was like a 20-play drive to cap it off with a tug. And they're like, oh, okay, the Lions they're going to figure it out. And they didn't.
The Lions couldn't figure shit out yesterday. Whew.
I'm talking about he had a play where he throws a pick. They kick a field goal after. He gets the ball back, throws another pick, the first play. It was like, then he gets the ball back, fumbles it. Like, it was crazy. Yeah, that happened. And then for all our St. Browns and J-Mo's, and it was like, I didn't have it. In this instance, too, I didn't have a pivot, strong enough to get off the J-Mo play. Like, I'm playing J-Mo. You know what I mean? So, then, that happened. But my opponent had golf. So, that happened. And then at least my Bo Nix last night didn't, shit the bed. He ran one and threw one. Also threw a pick. In our league, it was -4, so it kind of sucked, but yeah, ran one and threw one, and we were loving it. Yeah, Christmas, man. Was that our first full Christmas slate? Was that the first time we ever had more than one game, actually?
It usually is two games on Christmas.
Is it? I know we had one last year. It was like the Chiefs game, right?
Did anybody else kind of not like? Maybe it's just my internet, but everything else in my house seems to have really good quality of like the image and everything about like the production of that Netflix shit was terrible.
I
Like
heard
I
that the
watched
same
the
thing.
Amazon
Yeah,
one
you ain't
afterwards, and I
lying.
was like, dude, the fucking Amazon one is badass. Like it looks great, and then you go fucking watch the Netflix one, and it looks like fucking dial-up internet. I'm like, what the hell is this
I know.
bullshit?
I wonder if it's a thing where because like there's so much traffic, maybe the servers like
Exactly, but like I don't know. Yeah, not everybody has the
it was kind
time.
of shitty. You ain't lying. And then the Prime one was mint. The Prime one was mint. That shit was clean, like usual.
Okay. See, I didn't know if it was just me, okay? Because I do have like internet problems from time to time, so I'm like, well,
I was definitely on a mushroom chocolate yesterday too. So you know what I mean. There was a little
oh well,
moment
you
there.
know that all of that stuff you see in a super HD on them things. So I highly doubt the fuzzies was because of that.
I've barely watched any football games on big screens this year because I'm usually doing the shows and I'm watching it on another device. So it just got crazy. I think about like I got a fucking 85-inch joint. My kids is always watching some other shit on there. They don't ever let me give me this TV.
Yeah, football, learn it, like it.
You know what's cool?
Be a
My
49er.
son, he's my son, and they know what time it is. They like the violence because
Cool.
that's usually what brings you in. Right? You see someone just get
Right?
blasted, you go, oh.
When
I'm like, oh,
Debo laid hat and then the fucking Donovan Wilson's fucking cap came off, I was like, dude,
yeah,
that was awesome.
that was dope. Who needs a helmet?
That was also awesome because I played IDP. I don't know if that was on the same squad, but I had both of them played in that game. So the tackle, I don't even actually I don't know if they gave him credit for that. I think he just got annihilated and was like, no, you're done. Not a part of that. You didn't stop shit. He ran your ass over and your fucking helmet flew.
So what is the tomahawk steak? What is that like the ribeye? Like what? Where's the when they when you see the tomahawk steak? What part of
What
the
type
cow
of
is
cut
it?
is it?
It's like the
Yeah, I think
rib.
it's the part around the belly area. So
So like the
like
rib.
the ribs protect the other organ, but that meat on the bone up there, that's just like usually they just slice it off because it's annoying. But some people think it's uh like beneficial to leave it on. Probably primarily for the looks of it.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it has the bone up there.
Yeah, because the butcher usually will just get rid of it.
Yeah, because that's their thing now. You know, on Thanksgiving we got the turkeys. So now on these Christmas games, they're giving them tomahawk steaks.
Come on now. Did you see the wrestling dude take a bite of that shit?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, my mama.
He was over there like a king.
Oh, Seth
Come on, man.
Rollins.
And then they're like a Viking.
Oh, Seth Rollins. Yeah.
Come on now. Oh, my mama.
Yeah.
E-Rock said, what tight end y'all playing this week? AJ Barner or, excuse me, Michael Mayer?
Ooh, it's a good
Who the
question. I don't know. I
Raiders
like
got the Giants, huh? Shit, I'll look for Theo Johnson if he's available first, right? But if I have to choose between these two, it's probably Barner just because like Carolina they're middle of the pack against the tight end. And like Michael Mayer is just it's a super dice roll to me.
Yeah, I like Barner as well. And the instinct off the bat was like, oh, you crap, AJ Barner. It's like gonna be a nice play this week.
Touchdown wise too, that's kind of what we're looking for.
Yeah, because this is a tight end. This isn't gonna carry your team move, but I prefer Barner.
I think that's you, Lee, with the echo. Put your shit on mute.
If we go ahead and consider Michael Mayer to be a guy to get like 6 or 7 targets, then I'll play Michael Mayer if that's how you feel strongly, because Barner's probably only going to get some red zone looks here, and we're banking on the touchdown. I just don't know what to expect from Michael Mayer. even though Brock Bowers is out, who's throwing them the ball? Like, what are the? Like, I mean, it is the Giants. You know what I mean?
Any word on the starter quarterback for that game, Lee, between the Raiders and the Giants?
They haven't said anything just yet.
See what I'm saying? Like, we might see Aiden O'Connell or something. Like, I don't know what.
But they did say AOC is going to see snaps before the end of the season, so that who knows?
Wow. If that start, I mean, that one's worth waiting down. You know what I mean? I guess too, if you want to attach yourself to a team that is trying their best to win, it'd be AJ Barner. You know what I mean? Because this is the battle of the one overall when you're talking the Raiders versus the Giants. Like, these motherfuckers is not trying to win.
It's the Mendoza this week, Diggs.
Yeah, but not for the Giants. They got
not
dark.
for the Giants, exactly.
Oh, Derek, this is devastating here. We got some updates. I don't know. Fannin pulled a groin today.
Yeah, he's now questionable. Yeah, I just was about to say that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what? Let's take him to the streets. You ready? You ready, Lee? My bad.
Yeah, I'm ready. It's all good.
Get it.
We went on forever. You know, you can feel free to speak up too, Lee. Like, listen, let me go to the streets.
No, I'm listening to you, fellas. Though I enjoy it.
You know, Lee is a savage. He was out here for about 9 hours yesterday or something like that.
Yeah,
he was the man yesterday. I
shout out to Papa Guru for
I couldn't
keeping
watch
the company
the whole
for the
thing,
past hour.
Shout out to Primetime Pop.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Primetime Papa Good.
And then Spencer shut it down for me last night.
Yo, that was.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun though.
Let's go
to the streets.
Come on, here we go.
Let's go. Well, happy Friday, everyone. I just
happy
got
Friday, big bro.
Hey, hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. And well, Lamar Jackson's gonna have some interesting suitors maybe in the offseason.
Yeah, Lamar he would definitely be a hot commodity if he's available.
Lamar Jackson reportedly would love to play for the Dolphins if Baltimore moved on from him. But Ravens head coach John Harbaugh is reportedly growing tired of Lamar Jackson's diminishing work ethic and immaturity that includes late-night gaming and falling asleep during team meetings.
Hey, you know what's ironic about that comment? Is that Lamar Jackson was the one that was very vocal this offseason about them getting rid of all the video games and everything at the facility. Because there'll be players that's chilling, playing video games and shit.
Yeah.
Lamar went up in there and said, we got to get rid of all these TVs and all these games and just getting rid of all of it. And then now they're talking about he's staying up late playing video games because he's falling asleep at meetings. So he's up like, you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy.
Now, here's the other part. Lamar Jackson has no guarantees left and massive cap hits of like $70 million next year, making his extension urgent but potentially complicated.
It's not that complicated because he's gonna be highly sought after.
Yeah.
To the degree that you give up multiple firsts for him and take on all that.
There's not let me just tell you, there's not a rookie. Yeah, there's no rookie out there that's gonna equal his production for a winner.
Who are they gonna move on to?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Jim Harbaugh.
Well, all it would really be is a salary cap reset because Brett's due for an extension not too long because he just signed his extension and it was only like 4 years for the 160. And remember, they didn't want to pay him that first time.
And he's already.
So
he's
in my
in year
opinion,
3 of
it's
that.
going to be a salary recap if they do get rid of him. 100%.
Next year it'd be $88 million dead cap hit. The year after it's only $35 million.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
so that's all it is. They don't want to. They're having second thoughts of going on with another contract with Brown because they can't get nowhere, bro.
No, they're having issues with the contract.
2 MVP outings, and that was in 2019, and then 2023.
They'll go to the Raiders because I think Brady will be like, okay, let's get Lamar Jackson.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a fact. And I was just gonna say. It's going to take a dumbass organization like the Dolphins or the Raiders to want to be like, okay, we'll give up the farm to get our chance. Like, how Cleveland gave up the farm to try to get themselves a Watson because they want to get, there's only so many of these elite caliber quarterbacks, right? But the reason why he specifically is saying the Dolphins is because they know Tua's about there, and he's from Florida.
Exactly.
This is his team growing up. This is part of his dream. He wants to be the savior for the Dolphins, right?
Yep.
More power to him. We get to see, if that happens, we get some badass football. We get 2 times he plays against the Stallion, 2 times he plays against Drake May. You know what I mean? Like, so that division becomes like I love that he wants to go there. Like,
that's must-see
I'm
TV.
Gonna jump right in bed with them motherfuckers. Pause.
Yeah. Well, it seems like the Raiders are all in on Fernando Mendoza for the 26th draft. All they need is a coach for the Jets and Browns not to jump them, and the Mendoza is theirs.
You think that's a phone call Brady would make? Brady would be like, "Hey, Bill, let you know what? Come on to the Raiders." Like, who signed off on Pete Carroll? You think that was Brady?
I don't know. I think he
want
was
a wide
involved
receiver.
in this.
I think they going into last year, they knew their roster wasn't nowhere near good, bro. Pete Carroll.
I think quarterback split. I don't know how many
Pete Carroll would have went over
quarterbacks
500. He might have got another year or something like that, just based on he rebuilt the culture, but he ain't rebuilt shit 100%. They need a motherfucking culture builder over there, bro.
Yeah, you ain't lying there.
The motherfucking head coach GOAT. He wouldn't be not too bad of a fit over there, bro. But it's just, how long does he have? Does he want to take on the rebuilding responsibility, or does he want or he brings over like Atlanta? Atlanta be perfect for the Giants.
Yeah. Well,
well,
while you're talking about Atlanta, during the stream last night, Albert Beer put out a report last night that the Falcons are undergoing an organizational health check, in quotes, with Arthur Blank's group, bringing in consulting firm Sportology to evaluate football operations with the team 6-9 and missing the playoffs again. There's growing buzz that some level of change could be coming, and that's probably head coach.
It has to come because look at, they don't even, because of this regime, they don't even have a first round next year, and they swung for the fences like they weren't going to be around for too long. That's the type of move you make when you go, all right, I gotta try it right now because I'm finna be gone. Like, when they say it might be change, I think there is gonna be change.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you
look at the weapons, bro. Penix, first round top 10 pick. Bijan, top 3 pick. Kyle Pitts, top 5 pick.
And
Drake London.
Like you just said, no first round next year. So James Pierce and Jalen Walker, first round picks, and they can't sniff the offs. Man, you got motherfucking Carolina that's finna be in the motherfucking offs, dog. 100%, bro.
Exactly.
They are fucking pissed off right now.
And you know what's crazy? Carolina was the dark horse too.
Exactly. Well, many experts around the NFL believe the Lions' David Montgomery will ask for a trade in the offseason.
I mean, what is he about to be 30? What is he about to be 30?
To check. Monty.
He definitely needs to change the scenery so he can be.
I mean, you want to know what's
more
up?
than just a 50.
I could see it being no Stevenson, and then it's like Monty there with Henderson next year. Because
he's 28 years old.
Either be like, I guess Stevenson does have one more year in that contract too. Anyways, he's gonna end up. I mean, shit. You know, how long is Tony Pasta going to be over there in Tennessee?
Tony Pasta they can get out of Tony Pasta contract after this year. He only signed a 3-year deal, and this is second year with
David Montgomery leaves Detroit, and then Pasta joins Detroit. That'd be something fucking.
I know. Then Pasta's the thing.
Now, David had a nice comment here. Montgomery to the Chiefs would be nice.
Yeah, for sure. If they want to go bargain shopping, for sure.
Yeah.
But they're gonna have a top 15 pick in the narrative. They're gonna get Jeremiah Love. That's the narrative right now, from what I've been seeing.
There's a lot of talent in the skill positions more so than the quarterbacks, in my opinion. I'm excited to see some of these names go off the board in the first round, and hopefully they're good landing spots for fantasy.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of the San Francisco 49ers, John Lynch came out this morning and said 49ers are examining a potential playoff comeback for linebacker Fred Warner after excelling at ankle rehab.
Yeah, that motherfucker been sleeping in his hyperbaric chamber. Oh, my mama. I've been seeing that shit, bro. He is trying to
You know
bounce
who their
back.
doctor is, right?
Dr. Bogey. Fire that shit up.
The best physical, you know what? We're just calling PEDs. The best.
Wrong one.
We're going to bring all of them back from the dead. He's in the Lazarus.
Well, I know with the fantasy championship week, unfortunately for us managers, we had.
That's how fucking burn I am. My bad,
unfortunately for us managers, Brock Bowers got put on the IR, Rashid Rice, Trent McDuffie, and other players. But basically, you had to use. And also, the Broncos have placed starting center Luke Wattenberg on the IR with a shoulder injury. That's a
that was yesterday morning too.
Yep.
That was before the game.
Yeah.
Hey, what was the name of Keenan and Kill's burger spot, bro?
The Good Burger.
The Good Burger. The Good
The
Burger.
Good Burger, home of the Good
The
Burger.
Good Burger is on IR.
Yes, Good Burger. Now I'll get to the ins and the outs. Phillip Rivers is gonna play this week.
Oh shit.
Sauce Gardner is going to play.
Oh shit. What?
George Kittle is a game.
Sauce Gardner's not. He didn't have a season ender.
No, he's gonna play.
Can I ask you one more thing, Lee? What'd you say? Who'd you lead it off with?
Phillip Rivers.
Let's go, Alec Pierce.
Yeah.
Yeah. So George Kittle is a game time decision for Sunday night.
AKA
via John Lynch. Now we know Brock Bowers got put on the IR, as did Jeremy Chin for the Raiders. DK Metcalf's suspension was upheld, so he's going to sit out for the rest of the season.
And
Denzel Perriman, you stupid motherfucker, getting suspended for 2 games.
Talk your shit, Lee.
I was pissed at that shit.
You're probably better off without him, bro. That fool's giving up plays and shit.
Well, not really, because we're now without one of our linebackers. But, it's next man up. I'm not going to use the excuse. Also, Buda Baker's out this week with a concussion.
Buda.
You can fire up Josh Allen. You can fire up Tet McMillan, Sauce Gardner. A.J. Brown is going to play, even though he just had his wisdom teeth pulled. Yeah.
Damn. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Trevon Wallace is a question mark.
Good pain pills.
Yeah, Trevon Wallace is a question mark. Marvin Harrison Jr. question mark. We know Kittle's a game time. Dylan Sampson is a question mark. Kayshon Boutte, as is Trevion Henderson. They ruled him a question mark. And Harold Fenton Jr., who pulled up in practice, is a question mark.
What was Travion's injury from last week?
He had a concussion.
Oh, that's what it was.
Hey, but he's been limited. He's been limited all week, so it looked like he just might clear.
Yes. Well, they say he has 2 steps to clear this end.
What about Jordan Love, Lee? I didn't hear no Green Bay quarterback.
They say he may, but they may pass by the time. He still has a few more places to pass through the.
All right, well, tell me this, then, Lee. Tell me this.
If it was a Sunday game, he might have played because they played Saturday and they're playing Saturday again.
Have they made any transactions at the quarterback position?
I haven't seen any.
Then one of them dudes is playing.
The Malik Willis. Yeah, and Malik
now,
Willis trending.
As for the outs, I can tell you right now, Lamar Jackson is out. David Njoku's out. Will McDonald for the Jets. Mason Taylor, Anthony Nelson, Harris Johnson Jr. Buda Baker, Jordan Phillips, Jordan Poyer, Minka Fitzpatrick, Tristan Wirfs, and DeForest Buckner got hurt again.
Oh my goodness. My bad, Lee. I'm sorry. That's one of the reasons why I ain't been fucking with you, Baker. 100%, bro. You done had so many ins and outs this whole motherfucking year. It's been hard to trust my dog, Baker 19. Did you read me? Did you copy, Baker? Where the fuck have you been at?
Yeah. And DeForest Buckner, he was active last week. He got hurt again in practice, and he has now been put on the IR.
It's that time of year.
All he did was come back to play the Niners. That's all that was. And they got their ass.
You ain't lying.
Yep. And that's the ins and the outs for the championship week. So tune in. Yep.
Well, let them know about tomorrow, Lee.
Yes, we're going to have the Chargers Power Hour, episode 14. And it's going to be the
At what time?
Chargers and the Texans. Oh, we're gonna do 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. What time zone, big bro?
It's gonna be for me. It's gonna be Central, and it's gonna be a 9 o'clock Pacific time for those folks out in California and in the West Coast.
And then what's after that, big bro?
We're gonna have.
We're going to war.
We're going to war time. It's game time, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
we're going to have.
We got the Packers and the Bengals. Or no, Packers and the Ravens.
We have the Chargers, Houston first. Then we have the Packers game.
Oh shit! Okay. You play first, bro?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Nothing we can do. We're not the schedule makers.
All right, no. The whole license gonna be on you first. I'm asking you how you feel
I'm looking for. It's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be a hell of a game. I'm looking forward to it. I know that. Peacock is too. I know producer P is looking forward too.
Come on now, facts.
Are you frightened a little bit?
No, I'm not. I'm not going into this frightened. I'm not. This is a game I marked in this schedule, man. It's a game I want. If we want that one seed, just like your San Francisco 49ers, we got to win this fucking game.
Got to handle business. Got to handle business, bro.
That's usual. It's just the Texans just have to be in our fucking way this week.
Uh-oh. Yeah, just like the Chicago Bears. They in our motherfucking way this week.
I know, you hear me, Crook?
Fuck them. They got the ball, bro.
And it's nothing against Peacock. That's my brother. That's his team. But they just happen to be in our way.
They just in the where they got to go. It ain't personal, man. This is
a real Chargers fan doesn't speak with such confidence. What is this ignorance? Y'all need to come back to planet Earth.
Hey, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure Peacock has the same exact sentiment, though. Right? Yeah. And he's trying to get to where he going. Y'all's in his way, too.
Exactly.
Come on now.
But you know what? I don't consider this a revenge match because it's not the playoffs. But so help me God, if it was a playoff, that would be revenge. But you know what? It's going to be a tough game.
Don't worry about it. You still got 2 more weeks to find out who you play in the motherfucking playoffs.
Yes,
sir.
They definitely
tickets now improving our seed.
Oh, no, for sure. Sure. Fucking the fucking Quifos tried to help you out as much as they could last night.
Yeah. Shit, that shit was an ugly game.
It was ugly. I watched it this morning.
It was a tie game with like 3 minutes left.
That shit crazy, dog.
Drafting Chiefs did me no good. I don't have no Chiefs in my championship squad.
Yeah,
I need none of that.
Oh, I sat them all this week.
So in all of my redraft leagues, all my main redraft leagues, except for Westside, I didn't have Rashi, right?
Yeah,
leagues that I had him, but before he started to come back, I was able to get the house for him 100%.
Hell yeah!
All right, we do have a question here.
Perfect.
I didn't do it nowhere though. I held on to his motherfucking ass and redraft.
All right,
hold on. Do we got one of them?
I wish I would have let his ass go, just like Odunze. I had Odunze in 2 of my main redraft leagues.
Here you are.
Got the house early in the beginning of the season and didn't pull the trigger.
I love Street Fighter.
Yo, Raider Rock says, do y'all think Waddle will produce this week against Tampa Bay?
Shout out to E-Rock, man. Hell yeah, he gonna produce.
I mean, everyone eats. All the receivers eat on Tampa.
And Quinn Ewers ain't too bad, bro.
What's the drop off from a Tua to Quinn Ewers? I don't think it's that drastic. You know, especially after we got to see 1 game sample size. Like, all right, it's not like they're just dead in the water 3 and out all day every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Against and you know, here's another thing too, is like their game plan is to just shut down what's his name?
A-Chain, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with the
good luck.
You just gotta temper your expectations. Like he's a strong flex play here.
Hey, that's one name next season I ain't gonna be bashful about. I know it's bad timing on my end. I should have been on him this season. But shit, he's just a wee little man out there, fucking good at football. Damn.
I know, right? And you can't hit what you can't touch. You know what I mean?
Come on now. Hey,
all right, so Fannin has a groin injury, and Dylan Gabriel has a left shoulder injury too. That just came.
Kidder, are you in the D-Gen?
No, I'm in the next gen.
You in the D-Gen. Hey, I'll trade you A-Chain right now. I'm finna get him off my team.
Okay, yeah.
And I
I
went
don't know
7 and
what I
7
would
in
even
that
trade
league. Just
for him.
missed the playoffs, but I'm finna trade him going into this next draft.
I know we're in the next gen together in the championship right
All right,
now.
Kayshawn Booty just got ruled out.
Okay, so
Kyle Williams.
Mac Hollins.
Kyle Williams.
Kyle Williams. Yeah, like then that's where it becomes a thing too. It's like it's almost like if you're not playing Diggs, Drake May or Drake May Diggs or Stevenson with no Henderson. I'm kind of not really playing. I don't know. You're looking for the big touchdown. He does take strikes down the field to those guys though. Mac Hollins and thing, but yeah, those are definitely the ones that get the bump up here.
Yeah.
Kyle Williams, he only has like 3 catches on a year or something like that, but he has 3
tugs in the year.
He like Tesla. Him and Tesla.
Yeah.
Him and Tesla got 6 of them. That's the only thing. Him and
Tesla got 15 catches on a year.
They catch him with TV.
I'm telling you, man. I don't know what it is. Some players coming out of college are just not ready to see any real game time action.
Him is facts, big bro.
No matter how good some of these lower, we saw it with Treylon Burks, but I don't know how much Tennessee did to help him, but
he stayed injured though. He'll play 2-3 games and then that motherfucker go on the IR for like 9 games, come back at the end of the season.
Most of the third round and less, the third round and under, or whatever, and higher, I should say. Or
they just ruled out Mac Hollins too for the Patriots.
I don't know how we do the math. Are we playing golf or are we playing?
Oh my goodness! Better not be nobody in my league. Look, or that I'm with playing in the champion. Oh, Kyle Williams, fuck, redraft. He said my Mac Hollins. Damn, cold world. Good looking, Lee.
You're welcome. Not a problem, dude.
Cold world, bro.
Henderson or Tyrone?
It's rough out on those New England streets.
Yeah, you ain't lying, big bro. But see, that's the thing, though. Like the motherfuckers that held on to fucking RJ in redraft, this motherfucker about to be a part of your fraternity, dog. 100%. Oh my mama, dog.
Yeah, we definitely like RJ. What we know, what we can expect from Denver is RJ is going to have an Alvin Kamara, a fucking big time 20 touch utility knife, Swiss Army knife, the guy that is the weapon of jack of all trades. I like RJ
going up, dog. Watch.
Hell yeah. I don't know about you, but I fully expect him to be RB1 drafting, like not the RB1 overall, but like being like an RB1. He's one of the top 5 potentially in some drafts, especially at the end of the season. If there's any sort of hype that this guy's going to be a PPR machine, then his value is just going to go crazy.
I mean, it goes back to what everyone wanted.
Kamara. Remember when Kamara?
Mini Kamara.
That's what it was. It's that Kamara effect,
Kamara
bro.
The first couple years, 80 balls. Like, I think he went 3 years in a row catching 80.
Yeah, nothing.
And in your fantasy draft, he also went in the fucking top 5 picks. Every single time, every year, Kamara was a top 5 pick.
He's like he could be like another Sean.
We got to see it first. I think the playoffs and RJ, if he hits home runs in the playoffs and then Denver is able to just like, oh yeah, this guy's definitely going to the top
people
5.
are going to remember it.
Yeah, when teams that win,
that's exactly
you
want
their running back, i.e. Henderson and Harvey.
Because of the recency bias, bro. Oh my mama.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
My bad, kiddo.
No, I mean, you guys are all on the same page as me.
Oh, world, bro.
You were an RJ guy too in the offseason.
Yeah, I made a video saying stay away from him just because of the price point.
Kiddo was the RJ guy for sure on the panel.
Yeah, I didn't have any Henderson, which I wish I did, but I didn't I did. I
JD
like
was
the value on
the Henderson
Harvey.
guy for sure.
I got Harvey value where Henderson was a little bit pricier.
Hendo was the pricier one because there was people not believing in Stevenson and championing Hendo.
Well, Travion in Ohio State when they win the championship, that just looks really, really nice. Like both Judkins.
That motherfucker can
Hey,
take it from anywhere.
I love Judkins, but man, give me Henderson every day of the week, and that's what Ohio State said too. They were like,
and that's cold work. I don't got nowhere Travion in redraft. All I got him is in dynasty leagues, bro. 100%.
Yeah, he's definitely a dynasty pick because
100%.
in that rookie draft, that shit was like
you might not
definitely
have to draft no running back depending on where you drafted that next year. You know, you might get
yeah. Judkins and Henderson were like back to back in a lot of
Kansas City get one of them main running backs next year. That might be one of the ones that you're gonna target.
You know what I think is gonna happen with Kansas City?
Their philosophy, and then you know what else though, bro?
They're gonna go
if you look at Andy Reid philosophy in Philadelphia, Brian Westbrook, Shady McCoy, who else? That DeMarco Murray. Like, look, bro. Oh no, that wasn't Andy Reid. That was the Oregon coach. But Andy Reid got Hall of Fame running backs under his belt. That's one of the ways they're gonna have to reshape their team next year, bro. 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at this.
Yeah, we got it. Maybe even get better run scheme and I don't know if it's limited by the blockers, but the run scheme has got to get super cool again. Like an Andy Reid run scheme is usually really, really awesome. It's been pretty fucking shitty.
And Brian Westbrook, bro, they was going crazy.
Hey, look at this, bro. So my brother-in-law yesterday, and it's dope because he be fucking me up because he gets mad at football because he's a lifelong Giants fan. You know what I mean? And so like, but he's excited again because you got Jackson Dart. The future looks good. You know what I mean? My uncle, he's the Raiders fan, so they're talking shit. Oh, you better not lose. You know what I mean? Like, but anyways, he was telling me like this. He goes, "What do you think Andy Reid is gonna do after this Patrick Mahomes injury?" And then I brought up the fact. I go, "Oh, they're gonna have to change something because look at what Tom Brady when he was that age. He got his only." Tom Brady only had that one, that ACL, and that was the only real
main injury.
Yeah, because right after that,
and that was against Kansas City. What a motherfucking coincidence!
I think it was the Jets.
It was the Chiefs. It was like
it was the Chiefs. Oh,
it was the Chiefs.
See, now look at this. Well, after Tom Brady tore his ACL, what did he do? He became one of the quickest release motherfuckers out there.
Yeah,
but you know what though? And I love just to elaborate more on your opinion, big bro. If you look at Mahomes compared to all his previous years going into this year, and you look at what the running backs did, and if you look at what he did on the ground, that's why, in my opinion, they got to go get a running back, bro, because he was the leading rusher on the motherfucking team, dog. Dude, he was trying to do a Josh Allen impression, and he's not built for that, bro.
You know what's so crazy?
That's
they
why
could have had Jonathan fucking Taylor. They drafted
exactly. You ain't lying, bro. Facts.
And it's because Patrick Mahomes wanted.
Here you go, right here, Lee. What compensation did the Jets want for Breece Hall at the Draymond?
They wanted a third.
Lee, you on mute. You on mute, Lee. Unmute yourself.
All right, they offered a 4th round pick, and the Jets wanted a 3rd.
Cheap bastards
for Breece Hall.
They cheap bastards, bro.
Yeah, but I also think they weren't willing to give up a 3rd for a position that they weren't going to pay guap to because that's
what is Breece Hall ain't commanding? Who just got paid? Saquon. He's not commanding that.
Yeah.
He's not commanding. No. He's not commanding James Cook money. He's not.
Yeah,
he's not James Cook.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. But the Players Association, they promote this type of shit.
No, I
right?
understand that, but also the Players Association don't got nothing to do with your stats. Hey, the Players Association don't got nothing to do with your stats on the field. That's boring against the
Players Association.
I heard that loud. My ear could have.
The Players Association didn't like Tom Brady because he would always take these team-friendly deals. Now look at what's the trend. Cash over cap, right? restructuring. Patrick Mahomes does that. This is what they do. But when
I understand the Brady move, but what I'm
the
saying
running
about
back-
Brees
what
Hall
I'm
is
saying, though,
that
the running
his
back position
production,
specifically.
even though Brees Hall is a talented running back, his second year when he bounced back, I mean, because his first year was injury plagued. Then his second year, he bounced back. Then we didn't have a great year with A-Rod last year. This year, he's looking good. So my thing is, as if I'm Kansas City, it's like, look, I have bargaining negotiations. Your production doesn't match for you to get paid with just James Cook, and James Cook is the one that just got the bag. So you have bargaining negotiations to be like, bro, you're only a $10 million running back per season, $9 million running back, and that's cheap to get him on a third round pick. Come on, man.
But that's the thing too. Is like it was his last year on this existing contract, right? Because he's a second round guy. So
shout out to Breakfast Beers.
Right.
Come on now, facts.
Breakfast Beers, give me money. I know.
Hey,
I had a power.
I like Brees Hall.
Oh,
I'm a Jets fan, and I'm proud to say that he's a talent, and whatever he gets paid, I think it'll be a good decision on the team that pays him, and the guy will perform for you.
You don't
And if
think the
it's the
Jets are going to
Chiefs,
bring him back? Kiddo?
no, I think the Chiefs would be a great landing spot, and
because it might be a tag and trade situation. I think that's what we're looking at, because Brees can walk right now, but they're going to have to tag him, or he's going to talk. He's going to talk contract. So they're going to. I think we're looking at a tag and trade situation, and then what's crazy is like that third is probably going to. That third's probably going to be what they're asking, and that's probably going to push everyone away, and he'll stay a Jet. Because, like, how you could put a tender or whatever, a specific round.
Yeah.
So you'd be like, look, we're a franchise tag. If anybody wants them, it starts with a third. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think, especially when every year we have this influx of running backs, and that's the thing, too, is like we're in a day and age of running back committees, right? And even in some cases, if it's not a committee, it's a timeshare, right? Two running back fields, but we're seeing a lot more committees too. And maybe is this a test? Is this an indictment on the talent we've been getting? Because when you have a Bijan, you're like, oh, you got to give him all of it, right? You had Brees Hall was one of those guys. Like, all right, Brees Hall, you got to give him all of it. And then this year,
when the Jets were formidable, at least like a decent team, the guy was able to manage a workload, which is what you want out of running backs. His knee is rebuilt. Whatever, we've seen this before, and he's, like Bogey said, he's been able to basically play about 50 to 75% of the time every game. That's what real managers, that's what real general managers and real coaches and competitive teams, that's what they appreciate, is a workhorse running back that is out there. Recency bias. What have they done lately? We know about the rebuilds on the knee, but as of what we can tell, take away his situation, I think this guy can find a home and have a workhorse role. Definitely not with the Jets. We're not trying. I'm proud that they're not trying too, because they could have done much worse than the Bengals game. So shout out to them for them losses. Pile them up, man.
All right,
We need some early draft.
Trevion Henderson was seen in practice in full contact gear, so fire him up.
Bong. Against the Jets. Let's go.
That's what you call a championship week matchup, man.
I know I'm playing against Drake May, so I need a bunch of rushing touchdowns out of everyone.
Wow.
Robert Spillane was ruled out also.
JD was like, hold on, big bro. I got Drake May. I need all of it.
All right, Spillane was ruled out also.
Hey, we got some
that's a big one
right here.
Jack Gibbons is a great pickup for anyone in IDP. He was out there in a bunch of leagues. I was able to swoop him up.
Okay, so Robert Spillane, Crisis Tonga, Jared Wilson, Harold Landry, Milton Williams, Matt Collins, and
Yeah,
Goody
the
all
Harold
off the
Landry
Patriots.
loss is big, but they're not tripping. They're saving him for the playoffs.
Hey, shout out to Weekend Wingman. Hey, I love it how you on my
Hey, the
side.
Weekend Wingman, man. Everybody
man, you
needs
the wingman on my mama. Hey,
Shout out
everybody
to
got to
Brett.
play
You're
their
the guy.
part.
You're the man.
Hey, everybody got to know their role, play their position. So shout out to the Weekend Wingman. He out here throwing alley-oops to boys.
Come on.
100%.
Hey, look, he down to take the other one down. Like, listen,
come on now. Hey, all the big girls need love too.
Even Peacock said this in the chat. Man, the Texans.
Hold on.
Let me get my shit off, bro. He said Breece Hall hasn't had a healthy season in 5 years. Most teams wouldn't trade their water boy, the towel boy, and Gatorade, let alone a draft pick. No, I disagree with that, bro.
And here's the thing:
if I want to take on chances, you don't get talented running backs like that that can play all three.
But here's the thing, though, too, is like this is why I brought up the Players Association earlier. Is like they push these running backs to try to get paid because the running back gets devalued when you're looking at a totem pole as far as paying, because there's such an abundance and an influx of that position every year that gets into the league. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like sure.
Breece Hall is still a guy that probably could have been a first rounder, fell to the second.
He was a high second round pick, and he was the first running back picked in that draft. And that's the thing, because he got the talent 100%. Right. So, in my opinion, like I said, his production on the field because of the injuries gives the other team that's trying to sign him a bargain in negotiation, because the production doesn't match the talent, because whether it be injuries or whether it be the team that he owns, et cetera, allows me to be like, look, bro, you don't got James Cook production on the field, and James Cook is getting $15 million.
James Cook is the measuring stick right now.
$19 million a season. So you got the negotiation to be like, bro, you're under $10 million, and that's cheap for any organization to get a running back.
He could probably get like 25 guaranteed, and like, you know what I mean, 25 guaranteed. So it looks like a 3-year deal on paper. I feel like that's a Breece Hall deal. Like, and the Jets are probably the one that gives him that. You know what I mean?
Where are we drafting James Cook next season? I'm okay with being early. I'm jumping the gun.
This is how I'm viewing it. In no particular order, the first 4 running backs off the board, in no particular order: Gibbs, Bijan, James Cook, Achane, bro. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
And maybe it's because I'm kind of in dynasty mode too.
Well, no, that's fine. That's redraft shit too, bro.
But I was just about to say that that's probably what that I can see the 5th is like, okay, like it's what it seems he might not be a top 5 at the position drafted, but if he's still playing next year and he's there, he's going to be that value again next year.
He's definitely going to be a value because he's coming off. He's going to have 500 touches. He's probably at like 430 right now, bro.
And JT's probably the 5th. Some people might even take JT over Achane next year. You know what I mean? It might look like
McCaffrey has 280 and 92. So he's almost at 400 touches combined right now, dog. So I said 500. So he gonna have 430, 425 by week 18, 100%. So you're definitely gonna get him on the low, because ain't nobody gonna want to touch him after a 400 touch, just like Saquon. And I told everybody at the beginning of the season, Saquon had so many touches, bro, that they're gonna try and keep him fresh because they want to be able to repeat 100%. And you've seen it all fucking year. Saquon ain't did not a motherfucking thing.
You ain't lying.
100%.
You ain't lying, big bro. Yeah, like 3 big games this year.
Hey, JD, I just shared your Rottweiler puppy post.
Good looking, big bro. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to all my dog lovers, man. All my cat lovers, man. 100%, man. You know what I mean? They are a part of our family, man. 100%. All we try to do is give families the way that we enjoy them, these motherfuckers, a piece of the enjoyment. 100%, man. On my mama.
You ain't lying. I'll be right back.
Cold world.
I'm trying to figure out which team I have Robert Spillane. Gotta go.
League's second favorite team, the New England Patriots.
There
you know it too, Lee.
It's in the next gen.
Leaf. Oh man.
Peacock said, "Man, the Texans can use Brees Hall."
Brees
Man,
Hall, I saw that. Yeah.
hey, I was hoping y'all got Saquon, dog. From when the year y'all went in there and beat Cleveland, and then y'all lost on the road to Baltimore, I think it was, and Damian Pierce had like he them first 2 games he was fucking killing, and when Saquon was the free agent going to the Eagles, I'm like, man, if the motherfucking Texans get a home run hitter just based on the way that Damian Pierce was doing his motherfucking, I want to say that was 22
be all
or
set,
maybe 23. But they bring in Mixon as a free agent, and Mixon had a damn good year too, bro. That first year, oh my mama, he was taking shit to the house. But fuck, bro, I would have loved for them to get Saquon, but even Brees Hall. Take it to the house. That's all they need, bro.
I wonder where Mixon ends up.
Do you think they flat out cut him?
I think that. Yeah, I think they do. I think they're done with him. I don't know physically. I don't know personally, but I think they've had enough of shenanigans. I know there's a lot of the shenanigans from. I was reading it, but I don't think the Texans are a team that's going to put up with shit. You know. They just it didn't.
We got Marco in the building.
What's up, Marco?
Marco said he loved cats and dogs, especially medium. Hey, that motherfucker Marco is a fool. And Nelson said he's back. What's up, Nelson?
What's up, Nelson? He changed his name around. Okay, that's why I didn't notice it.
Oh man, we in the building, man. Fucking week 17 vibes. We trying to secure the bag. We trying to go down in history. Come on now.
That's a hell of a football to win. The Trey McBride football, and a year later, he's killing it. You know.
Come on now.
You know.
Jacoby Brissett got him on fire.
He got that right. I could see Arizona keeping Jacoby around.
They might run it.
Well, he got to find a job.
Yeah, they might have him find he might find a job as well too.
Exactly.
If not, they'll have him as the stopgap quarterback until they draft his replacement.
Exactly. And they say he has a lot of respect in that locker room too. I was reading that. Ty Mayberry sent me an article about that.
Here it is right here. 272 completions, 417 attempts, 65.2 completion percentage, 2,911 yards, 7 yards per attempt, 19 to 7 TD to INT ratio.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad.
Nope, not bad at all.
Yeah, it'd be like maybe he'll get a job with Cleveland. No, Shador's doing okay. I take that back. Come on, Shador.
I got a question for you, kiddo. Does Cleveland fire
Stefanski?
Yeah, I couldn't think.
I think he is gone. I think he's gone.
Think he's gone. What about you, Gang Green? You think that boy
Yeah,
gone?
you know why not? Let's get the young quarterback some confidence, because right now there's a little bit of lack of confidence. He don't have nobody's trust in the building. That's how he feels right now. You know, he had to wait for all that to fucking go down for him to finally get a chance. And
I think you need a
is going
coach to
for everybody.
support you.
Yeah, so if he can meet somebody and they're like, "Hey, I'm all about Shador Sanders," you know that? I'm like, "Oh, cool. This is the first time I ever heard that."
Right.
Especially when you don't have the backing of your coach, it kind of sucks.
You ain't lying, big bro. You didn't take this motherfucker out on multiple 2-point conversions and put a running back in to run the 2-point
It's almost like it's a punishment.
Pro world.
You know?
Hey, Marco said YouTube took the nicknames away for some reason. Not sure why that. Hey, Marco, that's that.
I see
not
that
freedom of speech on my mama on the internet, bro. I didn't have multiple comments that I didn't say that didn't have nothing wrong with them, and they did not allow that shit to come on stage. 100%. Fuck you.
I hear TikTok is even worse. I don't know nothing about TikTok, but I heard that's the worst. They got all sorts
I've been banned on for the TikTok live. So when shout out to my co-host for the weekend wrap up, Wax and Works, because we used to be able to go YouTube live when we did the in studio show, and they banned us for a week. I don't know what the fuck we said. They just said not telling the truth or some.
No, they come up with some lame ass excuse.
Yeah, on my mama, bro. They banned us for a week for not going on YouTube Live. And Lee is one of the motherfuckers that said, JD, I see you on YouTube. TikTok Live. I'm like, man, that shit really worked, dog. Oh, because at first I didn't know that the shit was working 100%. Then they come around and ban us, bro. On my mama. Cold world. And TikTok Live is where you can really blow up at.
Yeah, exactly. They got a lot of views.
Thinking about
really
doing
blow
it.
Up on that.
I've been thinking about doing it because I could do the power. Yeah,
stream. See, so the software that I got for the shit that I use for the West Side Draft that allows us to go to TikTok Live, right? But the software for the shit that we own, they don't got TikTok Live. So when we do the draft next year, we're going to TikTok Live 100%, bro. Because my cameras allow us to do it. My software on my cameras allow us to do it.
Oh yeah, because the software that it runs.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Oh, we're there.
Lee seen one of my TikTok lives before because he was like, "Baby, I see you on that motherfucker." I was like, "Bro, I didn't know that shit worked."
Yeah, I remember commenting too. I was like, "Damn, you're live."
Oh my mama, in the studio. I didn't know the shit worked, bro. On everything, and it's easier on the cameras. My cameras to go to TikTok Live than it is to go to Instagram Live, just like on StreamYard. You got to do extra bullshit to go to motherfucking Instagram Live. Like if we was Instagram Live with your channel, Bogey, my channel, Bogey, and fucking Lee's channel, or Instagram Lives, it'd
go crazy.
Yeah, they would. Bro. And I got a shitload of followers over there
on
too.
The Instagram for a little while there, so I kind of gave up on social media. Period. So the only kind of content I was doing was on here for the last couple years.
So what we're doing right now can be live on Instagram, but you got to go live on the app, and you got to go live on this shit. You know what I mean? You
can't just designate it. You have to designate it every time.
Yep.
Yeah. But we need to try and figure that shit out, though, bro, because we're gonna
figure that out. That's a good idea.
Yeah, we are missing the market.
We fucking slept on that, huh?
Yeah, we are.
I definitely slept on that shit.
We got the off season to do.
And some of the homies been tapping in on Twitch too. We gotta find a way to build the Twitch up because we've been having homies tap in on Twitch.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Look, the war isn't over. This is the last week of this version, and we start off 2026 going right back to war with these NFL playoff fantasy football leagues. You know what I mean? Shit about to go crazy.
Them is facts.
Marco said it's censored too.
He ain't lying, bro. Them is facts, bro. And he ain't even in America. He's somewhere else. Oh my mama, you know what I mean? We ain't got to say where he's from, but you know what I mean? That's facts.
Oh shit, hold on.
You say the wrong bullshit on here. It's a rap, dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what you meant. Okay. Yeah, they ain't playing. You know, we're gonna learn how to speak fluent YouTube at one point.
I think we do already, though. We
do. We just have to watch the P's and Q's.
The only thing that we have to worry about is OJ. And that's what it is. Because when we get on OJ, you know what I mean? That's where they get to pushing them punk ass agenda moves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Because there's certain shit we'll talk about.
When we on here for the fantasy football, it's like, look, this shit gonna get pushed out regardless, 100%. Because on here, not only do we know our shit, but yet when you talking about sports, helpful, insightful shit like that, YouTube has no problem pushing that shit out because you're not.
Yeah, but as soon as we start doing every other woo-wopolis.
Yeah, you're not talking about no bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh my mama.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy because there's a lot of bullshit out there that we could cover.
You ain't lying there.
And the only reason I didn't read that comment right there, what he said, Lee.
Twitter is the only platform of freedom of speech.
Who owns Twitter now? Tell me who owns Twitter.
Elon.
Elon. That motherfucker paid billions. And you know what happened when he got that motherfucker? Alex Jones was able to get back on that bitch.
Yeah.
What's that motherfucker? Him and his brother. And I really don't agree what they got going on. Some of that shit I agree, but you know what I mean? The brothers that was locked up in
what was they? The ones that blasted their parents?
But nah, hell no. Them is the boys from California. These motherfuckers is they the real red pill movement motherfuckers. I don't know why.
I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of the name.
But yeah. Once Elon bought Twitter back, it allowed motherfuckers to get back on Twitter because before pandemic and when the pandemic was cracking, oh no, whatever you got to talking about on any of these platforms, we're gonna strike you, bro. You're not gonna get your message out. 100%. 100%, bro.
That's a
Once
fact.
Elon bought that bitch, some of these rules changed because Elon said no, bro. You're not finna just be hit people with the stiff arm because they don't agree what you agree with, bro. That shit is bullshit. 100%.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, like because I would understand if like if there was a ban on certain individuals if they were able to incite shit like crazy and actually get the things they incite to get into the physical realm, bro. You know what I mean? If it's just motherfucking groups of trolls and shit, bro, it ain't hurting nobody at the end of the day. Maybe individually, some people might be affected a certain way, but overall, you just gotta let people be able to say what they want to say. Because
I'm gonna tell y'all
there
like
will
this.
be repercussions, you know, if it's social media wise, right? Like you say some
Well,
crazy
I'm gonna tell you like
they
this,
don't fuck with that.
big bro. I just watched a video to where certain people get to say what they want to say online, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Go to the motherfucking Tucker Carlson network, right? Just go to the Tucker Carlson network. I don't give a fuck if you like him or if you dislike him, but just watch the video that he just did on the documentary of the attempted assassination of Trump, right? And what you don't have to agree with Trump or disagree with Trump, but just watch the video about how the cover-up is, because that started at a different what do you call the presidency? They're fucking what do you call their shit? Not the regime, but it's a
cabinet.
Not the regime, it's called the whatever you call
administration.
The administration is two different administrations when that assassination happened, and it's a cover-up between both of the administrations allegedly. But just go watch that video. It's a damn good watch, and it's only 30 minutes, 27 minutes.
Allegedly.
Oh my, allegedly, bro. Just go watch it. Damn good shit.
Yeah, 100%. I'm about to fuck with that. Okay, yeah, shoot me the link.
And it's gonna show you that certain motherfuckers get a pass talking about certain bullshit on the internet. I'm telling you.
You know what all of it is, right? It's all different versions, different forms of psyops. You know what I mean?
That shit.
Psychological operations to control the masses. So you get a filter in. Okay, I'll use the diamond industry as an analogy. You know, diamonds, they're expensive. They're not worth a lot, but the way the diamond market is choked by the De Beers company and all the bigwigs, they control the diamond market and they slow it down so they can increase the value of the existing diamonds that are in the market. Versus like if you just let everything go, so they put all these restrictions, they make it hard for anybody to just come through with some diamonds. Like you got to come through these channels, right? It's the same thing with content and content creators these days. They'll push, the algorithms will push certain people that are speaking on an agenda they want pushed. You know what I mean?
Them is facts.
So it's
that's
like,
just
you know
like
what I mean?
Marco said, the anti-social media is what my dad called it. And then Marco said, you don't have to agree with someone's opinion. Just accept that they think different about certain things. Just like we all have we learn different, 100%. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Oh my God.
I think that's supposed to be I think that's what people lost. Like the beauty of the world is that there's hella different kinds of us, but like like, okay, look at the fantasy football as the analogy, bro. We're all different walks of life, but we have this one thing in common. And when that brings us together, you figure out, oh man, motherfuckers got more in common than we think. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we all just have different approaches, different upbringings, different backgrounds, whether it's you know what I mean, ethnicities or races, whatever the fuck, religions. You know what I'm saying? When you get to bring together by a common denominator. You know what I mean? And that's why you see these social groups, they get together real fast and start bombing on whatever is the op. You feel me? Because it makes them feel like they belong into a group, or you know what I mean? It's all tribal, really, when you think about it. But it's just technologically, it's the technological digital version of this shit. Because back in the days, we'd be a tribe, we'd be like, fuck that tribe over there. You know what I mean? And then motherfuckers are going to war. But now it's ideologies that are the different tribes. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers, I believe in this, and I believe this way, I think this way, or you think that way, fuck you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit crazy.
We have a question here. It looks like Henderson's playing, which I got to decide on starting 2 between Swift, Mike Evans, and Henderson.
And then
I'm playing Swift against the Niners, dog.
Yeah, it's a good matchup. Or it's
the Mike Evans against the Fins and Hindi. Who do the fucking Patriots play?
The Jets.
They're playing the Jets, bro. So I gotta play Hendo there.
So you gonna go with Swift and Hindi?
I kind of like them, but see, it's hard to get away from the Mike Evans, like his target market share, plus his target market share in the red zone specifically. This was kind of tough.
I'm not sitting Swift, dog. I know what that run game gonna do against our Niners, and they're a 50-50 pass and run.
This is what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna if unfortunately I'm behind on a Thursday after the Christmas games, I'm gonna play Mike Evans over Henderson, because there is a world where Stevenson's full go, right? And then Hendo's been limited all week. But then, like, say the game gets out of hand in their favor, like
you sit him down.
Then you sit down Henderson. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because he's the young buck that they're like, all right, we need your explosivity
for the playoffs. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, there's different ways to view it, because then you have the dire nature of needing to run up the scoreboard with the motherfucking with the Buccaneers. So I kind of do like the Mike Evans play, especially if I'm behind and I need a higher upside play with a solid floor. That's Mike Evans, because I don't know what the floor is looking like for Hendo. He's like almost pure upside. You know what I mean? It's like if he doesn't break the big ones, we haven't seen the workload be as friendly to him. Look at the last couple of weeks. Since Stevenson came back, he's getting double-digit carries on the ground. Hendo's breaking big plays, though, but he's not getting as much touches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Juan Deere said Hindi feels like it feels risky. Oh my mama,
but it's the loveliest matchup though.
Right? I'm gonna tell you like this, Juan Deere. I got a team, a dynasty team. It's a super flex all offense. Where I in week 16, I started Hendo. I was down by 60 something points. I had Brock Purdy, right? I lost the game by 8 points, and Hendo is the one that was ruled out for me. Going into the game, I was down by 5 points in the Niner game. Brock Purdy brought me all the way back because of that Hendo injury, bro. And I had fucking Rahamador on the bench, bro. He's the reason why I lost that game, bro. 100%. I'm not in the championship of that in that league because of that Hendo play. 100%. So yeah, I like how my brother's talking about that. Rahamador is still gonna have a role. 100%.
Exactly. And Rahamador had 2 touchdowns last week too. Didn't he? Something like that.
Because bro was out, you know what I mean? But that's the thing though. Like,
all right, here it is. Harold Fenton Jr. plans to play week 17.
Talk about it.
13 minutes ago. He wants to play, but that's not the team saying it, though.
Not playing Mike Evans 2 weeks ago killed my only playoff team this year, besides my only best ball team that's being alive. Come on now.
All right, Luther Burden is not listed on the injury report for week 17. Roma Dunze just got ruled out.
Shout out to T-Rome, man, 100%. T-Rome Force.
I know, JD, you have Dalton Kincaid and Dawson Knox now are questionable for week 17.
Oh, world. So who the fuck is
that's
Josh
that
Allen?
Rookie?
I'm talking about who the fuck if they missed the game, who the fuck is Josh Allen throwing to?
Oh shit.
Jackson Halls is the rookie.
Yeah.
Kincaid and Dawson Knox, they've been there. T-Rone Forrest said, I choose to start Tyler Shuck over Bo Nix. Nix ended up doing okay after the last second TD. I'm stacking Shuck with Olave and Juwanna Man Johnson. Hope I made the right decision. I'm not mad at the same gang triplets 100% because they're going up against, I think, Tennessee, even though they're on the road. The Saints have been playing damn good ball as of lately, especially they're being
They
fantasy.
have, man.
Shoke and Olave, especially for the last couple of weeks. Joanna Man Johnson is on pace to have 100 targets this season. You know what I mean? With I want to say he's at 70 receptions. So yeah, I'm not too mad at that, big bro. Higher upside with Tyler Shuck because he's throwing a lot. He's throwing a lot more attempts than what Bo Nix is, big bro. 100%. Fuck yeah, I'm not mad at you. Shout out for Team Rome for pulling up on us this morning. 100%, man. Let's get this bag. I still think that Show gets at least 15 points. 100%. Yeah, Show gonna do his thing, dog. What's the coach name? He was the coordinator for the Eagles and the Cowboys. Why I can't think of Brett's name. Oh my mama, he letting Brett do his fucking thing, man. 100%. And they not gonna go in to next year's draft thinking about drafting a high pick on a quarterback. They're gonna allow Shuck to get one more season, bro, as they start on the quarterback. It's facts. Marco said need 50 points from Baker Mayfield. He better get 50. He better go, yeah, 100%. In my home league, I got Brock going though, bro, over Baker. And I traded Brock and Cortland Sutton for Baker right after my home league live draft ended. We all looking at the board, boom, 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 boom. My boy, shout out to my dog Aiden. He drafted Baker. He like, look, bro, I like Sutton. What you want to do? I'm like, look, bro, I got the perfect party in Sutton for Baker. Let's run it right now. Oh, my mama. Cold world. So I've been making moves in my home league even before the season started. Here I am in the ship. I'm trying to make history in my league, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. What we got? Marco said Hawkinson pitched Strange drop one Dynasty. Hawkinson pitched Strange drop one. Why we gotta drop one though, Marco? It ain't nobody else we could drop. I know 3 tight ends on one roster, especially if you got a shallow bench, it's kind of hard. But what if JJ McCarthy gets it together?
Oh shit! A-Chain's got a contract extension coming up.
What if Kyle Pitts ends up with the motherfucking Quifos and Patrick Mahomes, Brenton Strange is one of Trevor Lawrence's guys, 100%. So, and he wasn't no first round pick. I forgot what draft he was in, but we should get one more year with him in the Liam Combs system, 100%. So I don't know if I want to drop any of them guys, bro.
Hey JD, I was just reading. What's his name? A-Chain, all right. He's looking for his contract extension's coming up, right? He's looking for the Saquon Christian McCaffrey deal.
Yeah, he deserves it because of his usage. Not only because of his usage, but the usage and the production on the field, 100%, bro. And that Mike McDaniel offense, he is doing what CMC and the Saquon Barkley does. You know what I mean? He is the focal point of that offense.
Yeah,
and he wasn't a first round pick. So if this is his third year, going into next year, they're gonna have to either franchise him or work on the deal. 100%.
Yeah.
T-Ron said,
"What up, T-Ron?"
As a flex PPR, Gainwell, Jalen Warren, or Devontae Smith. So we only get to pick one.
Swift then, so I don't have to decide between the two of Kenneth Gainwell or Warren.
So you gonna go Devontae Smith?
Oh, it's Devontae Smith. I thought my bad. I thought you said Swift, DeAndre Swift.
Gainwell, Jalen Warren, or Devontae Smith.
So you got Smith against Buffalo. We got a little weather watch there. It's probably a snowy game. We're not tripping if it's not windy, but if it's windy, then I don't want anything to do with Smith there. The Steelers, they're playing the Browns. This might be a bigger Warren game. He's super safe when you're in the games that you know are going to be hella competitive. This game might be a lower scoring game, huh? Cleveland versus Pittsburgh here.
And it's a divisional game as well. Yeah, but see, their running backs are a high part of their offense in Pittsburgh.
It's like all of it with no
100%.
DK.
Not only in the tight ends, you know, and you don't got no DK. So both of these running backs are going to get attempts in the run game. Jalen Warren ain't too much of a PPR threat, as well as Gainwell is, because Gainwell is one of their leading reception leaders on that team.
And
so
that's
you
where
might
I'm going
want to play Gainwell. If I had to pick, I think I might want to play Gainwell because he's going to get rushing attempts and he's going to get a lot of receptions. Yeah, so if you got to hold a gun to my head, you know what I mean, and had to pick, I'm going to go Gainwell. Shout out to T-Ron, man. Marco said in that league, I can't keep three at the beginning. I can't keep three tight ends at the beginning of the season. Josh Allen is listed as healthy. And Derek said that JD, you got the motherfucking Kyle Williams. Yeah, right. We was just on the show talking about that shit. I had to, bro. And that's I was able to get him in one more league, but it was a Yahoo league. Oh my mama. Marco said, excuse me, Marco. It's more or less a keeper league. Strange worth a first or second round pick. Not a first for sure. I don't think nobody.
Yeah, and if it's a tight end league, but it's not a tight end premium, I kind of don't want to spend a second. But you know how it is when you're in a dynasty that has to start a tight end and it's a regular tight end scoring format. You kind of want to have one, so you just set and forget that motherfucker because it's harder to just come up on them in dynasty to streaming wise, right? So I understand, like, if I had to, it'd be a second. I'm not paying no more than that. If I can get away with a third and a fourth maybe for him, that's awesome. You know what I mean? But a second feels like an overpay, and it feels like it could assure you it. And then the comfortability. But see, too, it's like, how comfortable are you with Strange moving forward, right? Like, you know, is this something we think continues? Like, otherwise, if I'm willing to spend a first or second, I'm already going for the gusto. I'm trying to buy me a Brock Bowers, or I'm trying, you know what I mean?
Them is facts.
Yeah. I'm trying to do something like that.
I'm gonna go run in the house.
Yep. Try to buy McBride or something. You feel me? Oh, the motherfucking boys is out. Them motherfucking boys is out. This game's at home, right? Tomorrow, Lee?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Dope.
Yes. Yep.
Man, I want that rematch bad, Lee.
You ain't lying.
I want that rematch bad, man.
You ain't lying. I wanted to.
Because I've been trying not to remember that it's in our house too, and I'm like, because before when you hosted, it was almost impossible you're gonna make it. It was almost like if you hosted, you were cursed that year.
And next year the Super Bowl's in SoFi.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And like, you know, going back, and then look at this. Going back to 2020, so Tampa was set to host the Super Bowl. They fucking got there. That was the first in history for a team that's hosting to get there. Then they won it. The very next year, the Rams hosted, and then won it in SoFi.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean? That's a thing of the past now, where you know you're thinking, oh man, if he hosts this, it's kind of over. Plus, not to mention, there's only so many hosting sites that you have in rotation.
Yeah,
you know, there's 32 venues. They're only like, you know, Miami be in a rotation. You know what I'm saying? SoFi, since it's been built, has already been in the rotation. You know, now it's already set to have another one next year. You know what I mean? Levi's, they've had when Levi's was open in 2014, we hosted in 2015, right? 10 years later, we're hosting again. So we're in some form of rotation, as it seems. Right, there's Minnesota hosted when they got a new joint. which is probably not going to be a regular host site either, because Minnesota, like during that time of year too, just when they do Radio Row and things of that nature, they're out there in the freezing, blistering cold.
You didn't line that one. Yeah.
Everything's has to be indoor over there when you do shit over there. Man, when we get closer to the Super Bowl, whatever team's in it, bro, like I want to go step out over there, because the way 10 years ago when we had Super Bowl City in downtown San Jose, it was dope. It was Carolina and Denver. They were in it, right? So half the city was painted like half the downtown joints, all the buildings got painted orange, and the sidewalks were orange, and the same thing with the Electric Panthers blue or whatever it's called, electric blue, whatever. That shit was all over the buildings too. So it's like you had Super Bowl City like in the joint. It was dope. I didn't really get to the fucker. I was always hella too cracking though. You know what I mean? I don't like being around hella people like that unless I'm deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Too many bad experiences. We'll be out there up deep as a motherfucker. Fuck it. But it would be dope too to figure out a way to broadcast somewhere. And I know some people too. We can, you know what I mean? We'll figure it out. Figure out something, get us in, because there's gonna be a lot of shit like that going on already. You know what I mean? There's gonna be a lot of venues where people are just setting up. There's gonna be like multiple podcasts, little events and shit. So I'm trying to see what to do. Shout out to my man Dino Dolo. You know what I mean? Out of Oakland, they be hosting shit. And this year they're talking about doing something out there. Like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? Or at least coming down to my backyard. That's dope though. It is an area that can host. We got hella dope restaurants over there and all kind of shit. So just the San Jose period. They'll still not know we exist. They'll just be like, oh, it's in Frisco. That's out here. We're here at the Super Bowl at Levi's.
You've hosted the Super Bowl what?
I just said it 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's so fun.
It was the 2015 season. Yeah, that was when the Broncos won it.
That was 50, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah. My sister and my brother-in-law, they were at that game.
That's cool. Yeah,
they're not. They're Niner fan and Giants fan, but it's like when you get a chance to go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? So you gotta experience that shit. It was on the 50-yard too. Yeah, my brother-in-law, he one of his groomsmen at his wedding, this fool works for NFL Network. So like they were able to purchase tickets through them and shit. I was telling him, you just flip them joints. But I think it's something with the employee tickets, like the resale shit, that get them in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just bought the tickets off him for face. It's like $5 each though, but I'm like, wow, that's nothing compared to like what because they're going for like 25 a piece. Like on, you know what I mean, 50-yard line, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, that's 25 a piece, but you might get 25 like a pair.
Yeah,
maybe a piece. Shit. But yeah, that was dope. They got a lot. You know what I mean? A lot of good footage. Just being on the field.
That's all it matters. As long as you have a good time. That's all it matters. Let's see what else is going on.
Yeah, who wants me monitoring? What's up, some Josh Jacobs?
So Giants just came out with their outs. Evan Neal's out. Andrew Thomas is out.
Yeah, their offensive line is done.
Yep. Alvin Kamara was ruled out. Okay, not seen at Friday's practice. Chris Olave.
Damn, that's trippy.
Oh,
what does it say?
It just says not seen at open portions of the practice was Chris Olave.
Okay, maybe we'll wait for reports because maybe he came back later on to practice.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, a lot of times that means he's getting treatment done or something. That's why it's like, what did they? Yes. What else did they say? They say it was like a leg or.
No, it just says there was listing the players not seen during the open portion was Chris Olave, Kamara, who has already been ruled out, Sewell, Cesar Ruiz, and Foster Moreau was about it.
Wow.
Fantasy purposes. So I'll keep an eye on that one though. That I will.
The shitty teams. What about things that actually matter, like Josh Jacobs?
Josh Jacobs is a go.
That's what they said?
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
Yeah, because tomorrow's their game, so we should like Oh, okay, so yeah, tomorrow's their game. Today's the walkthrough. So okay, they announced it yesterday. Let's go.
Yeah, that was he was a go yesterday. Yeah.
I hate you, Josh Jacobs. Don't you fuck us over this week.
Pretty much. Some sources here.
Who else do we need to monitor? I'm trying to think. There's somebody else we were supposed to peep game.
Okay, but here it is. Chris Olave is back, is expected to play. He will be listing his question, but he's going to play, is expected to play.
Okay. Yeah, he's trying to get his bag.
Yeah. Luther Burden is not on the injury report. Roma Dunze is out.
That's big.
Okay, so Burden's a go. Dunze is not. He's out.
Yeah. So expected that. The Burden one's big because that's
now also Dalton Kincaid and Dawson Knox are both listed as questionable with knee injuries.
That's formalities. Those fools have been banged up all year.
Yeah.
And they're one of the focal points too, that tight end position, period, on that offense. So
for real, you lean on there. Yeah, but that Luther Burden,
big game here.
I'm gonna fire Burden up then. I'm gonna fire Burden up. I have him in a couple leagues. I was actually waiting on that news for him. Open and fire him up. Burden.
Hell yeah, football tomorrow and all day Sunday. Close out Monday with a banger too. We got the Rams and the Falcons. There should be some points in that game. Oh God.
Would you play Luther Burden over Spears?
Playing New Orleans. I would.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because there's still no real. I mean, what's the floor for Spears too? There's been kind of schizophrenic in that backfield. We had like 2 big weeks of Pollard, and then we get the big Spears game out of nowhere. I'm okay with the Spears play. It's what you're looking for. The higher upside is definitely with Burden.
Yeah, that's why I'm playing Burden.
You're kind of trying to string together a floor with Spears here. Cause I mean, Spears made some big plays last week to get his numbers up. He did have a good amount of touches, so I guess that can make you feel good going forward. Because it's not like this team needs to see what the fuck they got with Tony Pasta. You know what I mean?
You ain't lying there,
Take a look at the youngster, right? Spears is in his second year, so yeah, you know what I mean. I'm okay with the Spears play too, but
yeah.
I'll take the upside with Burden against my Niners who's giving up mad booty to receivers. I like it.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to make up points.
I hope you play Luther Burden and we shut him down all the way.
I have to make up points because Goff had me minus 3.7 points. 3 points.
Yeah, so if in that case, I'm looking for the higher upside play, and that'd be Burden.
Mm-hmm.
Even if Burden can get it all in one catch, what Spears could do in a day if he doesn't, an entire day's work if he doesn't get touchdowns. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like Burden can have like a 40-yard house call, and that'd probably be as much as like Spears could put together if he doesn't score a tug. Because it's still a timeshare backfield. You know, got to smoke this joint and then get up out of here.
Sure. Yeah, I gotta return a few things that didn't fit me.
Oh, Christmas returning stuff. What'd you guys get? Real quick before we go, what's your favorite?
I got a few sweatsuit outfits, but they didn't fit me quite the way I like them. I need to get a size smaller. Extra large.
I love sweatsuits.
Too baggy. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, they were just too. It was too large, so I have to get a size down.
I got an electric toothbrush, and it was funny because I was gonna buy one, and my girl's like, "Oh, well, you gonna buy one? It's like $200."
Yeah, exactly. They are like $200. I got one.
They're not cheap. I know that.
I got one as well for Christmas from my sister-in-law. That's pretty dope. Actually, yeah, I forgot about that one because I got it last month during Thanksgiving when I went up there to Houston.
I dropped mine in the shower like some months back. and just busted on me. And then like I was old school in it with regular people.
Yeah, so I got some two new Texans shirts that are pretty cool, and a mug and another Texans cup. So got some cool stuff, and then this is one of my favorite hats also that I got. So
badass.
Yeah.
Has a little bow on it.
Yeah, like definitely Christmas came real quick. It feels like, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, shit, this whole year just went by.
Came and went. But all right,
crazy. Yeah.
Sounds good. I got my outline for the huddle. I guess, like I said, I'll probably run it a little bit later whenever I have a chance. Actually, I could run it soon because everybody's like napping and whatever, but we'll see. But got that ready to rock and roll. And then Lee, you're doing yours tomorrow. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
If you want to come on, you're more than welcome.
All right, we'll see what's up.
All right, man. If you're free, we'd love to have you. All right, man. I'll tune in a little later.
All right, everybody. Have a great day, the rest of everyone, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Good luck in the championships, everybody.
Yes, good luck to everybody. Let's bring it home.
All righty, peace out.
Peace.
End the stream.
Man, watch out. Look out, bruh. Watch out. The fuck out. Man, watch out. Not the one to fuck with. I'll up it, I'll draw down. End of discussion. I'll push a button, get the bus and lay y'all out. Man, look out. Guess who got the jug now? I'm just trying to do my thing. Every time I do my thing, I pack that thing. All of that ring make it sing. Hey, what you real want get into? We can bang, 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 drone with a spoon. Hey, we living proof. Jewels hella wet like a swimming pool.